I bet you've heard the word guru before, right? Especially if you've ever, dipped your toes into Indian culture or spirituality.
Sure, sure.
It kind of makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? Is it just a fancy way to say teacher? Or is there something a lot deeper going on?
Right.
Like something more meaningful?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've actually been looking at some really interesting stuff about this, about the traditional idea of what a guru is.
Yeah.
And what we found is it's not just about like book smarts or learning facts. There's way more to it. So what does it really mean to be a guru in Indian tradition? That's what we're going to explore today.
Totally. When you dig into Indian heritage, you discover that the idea of a guru goes way beyond instruction.
Oh, yeah.
It's about transformation at a really fundamental level. Like, it aims to change who you are deep down. In this deep dive, we want to uncover what that really means, to understand what being a guru signifies according to all the amazing traditions and the stuff you shared with us.
Cool. So let's break down this word guru itself. The material we've been going through emphasizes that in Indian culture, it's not just a title, It's more like a principle, kind of energy that's always working.
Yeah.
And get this, the Sanskrit roots of the word are super revealing.
Really?
Yeah. They break guru down into gu, which means darkness.
Huh.
Specifically the darkness of ignorance. And then ru, which represents light.
Okay.
Like the light of knowledge. What do you think about that breakdown?
What's cool is that the word itself is all about a process, a journey you go on, moving from not knowing to understanding. And there's this great Sanskrit verse that really sums it up. Hurry, thou liver draken, offension, plan, to and that translates to Risanary. A guru is the one who gets rid of that darkness of ignorance. And importantly, gives you self-knowledge. It's not about stuffing your head with facts. It's about lighting up what's already inside you. Absolutely. And as you explore all this, it's key to realize that there isn't just one way to find knowledge and self-realization. The traditions we've been looking at actually talk about different types of gurus, each with their own special purpose.
Oh, wow. Okay.
First, you've got the Shiksha guru. Think of it like someone who teaches you academic or practical stuff. Basically, the teachers you had in school.
Gotcha. So like the people who teach you the basics.
Right. Math, history, a specific skill,
But then as you keep learning, there seem to be more specialized guides, right?
Yeah.
Like the Diksha Guru.
Yes. The Diksha Guru is all about guiding you in spiritual knowledge. They help you start deeper practices and understand more profound spiritual things.
Interesting.
Then there's the Sandha Nashak Guru. This one I think a lot of us can relate to.
For sure.
Including you, probably. This is the guru who comes in when you have those big life questions. The one who helps you figure out your doubts and confusion. Have you ever felt like you needed that kind of guidance?
Oh, totally. We all have times where we're grappling with something and just need a wise perspective to help us untangle our thoughts. And then there's the Sakshakar Guru. That sounds like the deepest level of guidance.
It's considered the most profound. Yeah.
Okay.
The Sakshakar Guru is described as someone who connects you with your true self, with your soul.
Wow.
It's about experiencing your real nature directly. What's really insightful here is the idea that as you go through different stages in life, you might actually need different types of guidance, different gurus to help you through those specific challenges.
That makes a lot of sense. You wouldn't go to someone who taught you how to fix a car for profound spiritual advice, right?
Exactly.
And the material you shared makes a crucial point. Gurus teach you how to live a good life, not just how to ace a test.
Exactly. This big picture approach to learning and personal growth is at the heart of the guru tradition. Now, if we connect this to the wider context, the scriptures themselves hold the guru in super high regard. The Vedas, the Upanishads, and the Bhagavad Gita, they all say the guru is extremely important.
You even gave us a quote from the Mundaka Upanishad. It says, What's
the significance of that?
Sure. It translates to, if you want self-knowledge, you got to go to a guru. The Upanishads emphasize that the guru can help you realize Brahman, that ultimate reality that's behind everything. According to this ancient wisdom, it's not something you can necessarily achieve completely on your own. What are your thoughts on that?
But it seems to say that there's certain knowledge or understanding that you need a guide for, someone who's already been down that path. And that's a powerful idea if you're looking for that deeper understanding. Then there's the Bhagavad Gita. The relationship between Krishna and Asutna really shows this, doesn't it? Krishna only starts teaching his deep wisdom after Arjuna accepts him as his disciple.
That's right. Arjuna's statement,
which means I'm your disciple, teach me, for I have surrendered to you. That marks a pivotal moment.
As the source points out, it's only after Arjuna acknowledges Krishna as his guru that real wisdom starts flowing. It really underscores how important it is to be open and willing to surrender to the learning process when seeking guidance.
So acknowledging a guru seems to open you up to a much deeper understanding. It's fascinating how that dynamic works.
Yeah.
And when you look at historical examples, it really brings this idea to life. The material mentions some incredibly influential gurus from the past.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Think about Maharishi Vashishta, the revered guru of Lord Rama, guiding him through all the big moments in his life. Or Dronacharya, the master of weapons who shaped legendary warriors like Arjuna. And then there's Chanakya, the brilliant strategist who helped make Chandragupta an emperor.
Right. They were just teaching skills.
No, they were shaping character and destiny.
And ultimately shaping history.
Right. And let's not forget Ramakrishna Paramhansa, the guru of Swami Vivekananda.
Yeah.
Our material points out that Ramakrishna guided Vivekananda to a deep self-realization, which then had a huge impact on how Vedanta philosophy spread to the West.
So the influence of a guru can go way beyond their immediate circle and have a lasting global effect.
Totally. These historical examples really drive home the point that a guru's role is more than just giving information. It's about developing character, providing moral guidance, helping you cultivate inner strength. Now, this naturally leads us to the special bond that defines this relationship, the Guru-Shishya tradition. It's central to Indian culture.
Yes, the Guru-Shishya tradition. It's described as a sacred relationship, something very different from the more transactional nature of a typical modern teacher-student interaction. What sets this tradition apart?
Well, faith or shraddha is absolutely essential.
Okay.
The disciple needs to have deep, unwavering trust in the guru's wisdom and guidance. Then there's devotion or samarpan, which means a high level of surrender and commitment to the whole learning process.
Right.
And the ultimate goal is transformation.
Okay.
A deep and meaningful change in how you understand yourself and the world around you.
And the Gurukul system, where disciples traditionally lived with their gurus, really embodied this immersive approach, didn't it? It wasn't just about going to class at certain times. It was a completely integrated way of life.
Exactly. Living with the guru meant absorbing not just the formal teachings, but also their way of life, their conduct, their whole way of thinking. It was a holistic kind of education that touched every part of the disciple's life. And what's thought-provoking is that even in our digital age, the sources suggest that finding a true guru can still be life-changing. The challenge today is being able to recognize such a figure amidst all the noise and distractions of modern life.
That's a really important point. How do you even begin to recognize a true guru in today's world when the traditional structures aren't always there? This brings us to Guru Purnima.
Guru Purnima is a big festival, a special day for honoring the guru. It's a time to express gratitude and show respect for the guidance you've received. And in the modern context, as the material points out, a guru can actually take many forms. Yeah, it could be your parents who give you those core values, a teacher who sparks a lifelong passion for learning in you, or even someone you meet randomly who gives you a crucial piece of wisdom at just the right time.
So it's not about finding someone who fits a traditional image perfectly.
No.
The key thing is someone who brings out the best in you.
Exactly. It shifts the focus, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Instead of looking for a formal title, you're looking at the impact someone has had on your growth and development. So as we bring this all together, remember that a guru in the traditional Indian sense isn't just a person standing in front of a classroom. It's more like a principle, an underlying energy that guides you from the darkness of ignorance toward the light of knowledge and ultimately self-understanding.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? If you've ever learned something truly transformative from someone who changed your thinking or your whole life, could that person be considered a guru for you? It's an interesting perspective that goes beyond the traditional definitions and encourages you to recognize the huge impact others can have on your journey.
It does. It really does.
What other figures in your life might fit this description, if you look at it this way?
Yeah, who comes to mind?
Take some time and really reflect on that. It's something worth considering.
Definitely.
And that's it for a deep dive today. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We'll catch you next time.